stream of Final Fantasy XIV. If you guys like the stream, make sure you guys leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And tell your friends all about it. But if you guys missed the last stream, we did quite a bit, actually. We did the next dungeon, Hawk Manor. Probably one of my favorite dungeons in ARR, period. Then we found out that Titan is causing a lot of problems. The kobolds are about to start summoning, which is bad. So we're gonna go stop them. But yeah, today will be the last stream, as tomorrow there will be a patch implementation from tomorrow until the 28th. So unfortunately there won't be any streams of this probably until the 28th. And I will be streaming on the 28th, Dawn Trail's release, as well as probably streaming this as well, because to be honest, there isn't really much I'm looking forward to during Dawn Trail's release, besides new story, etc. But I looked at the preliminary patch notes, and there's one change I'm not particularly happy about, and it's the change coming to PS4, or yeah, PS4 specifically, which is that they're getting rid of the level of detail option as well as the dynamic resolution option, and they're replacing it with an option that that allows you to limit the frame rate to 30 FPS. That's fine and all, but if the game dips below 30, it's going to dip below 30. It's not going to just straight up limit the entire thing to 30. I don't know if they know that. But they're enabling dynamic resolution and level of detail on PS5, which is upsetting, because it's like, if it works on PS5, why wouldn't it work on PS4? I don't understand. But whatever. So yeah, that's very weird. I don't understand that, but surely it won't be too bad. I'll play around with it for maybe a little bit before I actually start streaming to see if it actually runs okay. And if it doesn't run well, I'm not sure. But I hope everyone's having a great day. I had poor sleep last night. I was close to falling asleep quite a few times, but unfortunately I just couldn't fall asleep. I do have insomnia, so, you know, there's that. Okay, he's just singing. You gonna say something, Venture, or you just gonna keep staring? Eh? You wanna know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells, price of bleeding fame. Can't have mill in peace no more. Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose I can't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractum of the company was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Titan. So you wanted to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, aye? Titus? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. Ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. People around here sing my praises. Don't tell me you only care to learn about the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmills just south of here? Alright, do that and then we'll talk. Running errands for this guy, huh? Sure, buddy. I'll run your errands for you. Would you like me to wipe your ass for you while I'm at it? Would you like me to provide scones while I'm at it? Would you like me to read you a book at bedtime? Oh, that'd be bleeding nice. Well, too bad. I'm not doing any of that. You know what's funny? I always found this a little strange, but I tend to get very, I tend to have a lot more energy during the morning and when I have little sleep. I don't know if anybody else finds that weird, but I tend to have, like, a lot more energy when I have very little sleep, and I guess it's because, like, I'm so used to not getting a whole lot of sleep that it's just like, when I do get a lot of sleep, it feels weird. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Yeah, sure, I'm saving you a lot of work. Ooh, steel salad. What? Still asking how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It's a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd be very capable of slaying, say, a Gooboo. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flowered mill here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut down one quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading west and stand lookout in case a Gooboo comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you about old Titus. You mean Titan. This guy doesn't even know his fucking name. %100% were being used. Wow. That is such a funny noise. Wow. Eh? You again? Then that Gooboo that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm not sure I should tell you our secrets. Oh, fuck off. Why don't you... fuck you. How about that? So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, tracked him. You in here drinking again? If you are, that Gooboo had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in too, if with me trust the axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that Gooboo, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream. Company heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminson way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Gooboo, you may consider your contract revoked. Well, you did this. You caused this, buddy. That was weird. Hiya, Stola, what are you doing here? I see. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Oh, paralysis? What the fuck, man? That was your problem. Dude, the paralysis affects me more and more the more it ticks down. That is ridiculous. I was about to say, I'm gonna get cured of paralysis before this fucking bomb goes off. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest, I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. Excuse me, holy shit. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, Look, his name was Weiscat, alright? Weiscat. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's the thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. He's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fine. That gets him to do honest work, I guess it's okay. Well, we've already been here. But we need to... Actually, we don't need to do anything. I could have just teleported, but I like to travel on foot sometimes. We're already halfway there, so no point. Costa del Sol. Wow, there's a Garlean place nearby. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Elemensa are depending on us. Fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We all know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered, useful, but will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we'd faced. Aye, we defeated him, but we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserved better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man! Have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Oh well. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet remains much to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Heh, very well. Pray, do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. You got it. Master Gegeruju's requests can be quite demanding, can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with this herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Sure. Bring you a leg of a creature. Boy, I tell you, these quests just get more ridiculous. You know what's funny? Is that I think a Nyx is a frog. So what, are they eating frog legs? Not that I'm ever dissing anyone for eating it. I've never tried it myself, so I don't know, but I'm too scared to try it. It just sounds disgusting, like, ew. Frog legs. Especially these frogs, like, look at this. Bro, I wouldn't want to eat this. There. And I got some skin on top of it. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Seems like there's still something stuck in my throat. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talent. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegeruju's wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegeruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast. And so, Sleepy, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I will have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Okie dokie. Good thing we've already traveled here. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I have been expecting you, Sleepy. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Trial by turtle. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dito here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Holy shit, dude, what the fuck? Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands on the egg. There will be other heroes, Sleepy. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. What a dickhead. I don't like you. Booey. Wow, so challenging. Wow. That was challenging. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Such bravery, such recklessness, that will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man by the name of Udo Nunn. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Sleepy. Good thing I've already been here, too. 420! State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Weisgett sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Alright. None of this stuff is interesting. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your fair share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, there was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help with an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go and slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Okie dokie. You got it, friend. Can do. In the desert. Oh, I like the chocobo footprints. That's cool. Wow. I like how it's heat waves. My brain couldn't remember the buttons for a second. And now we lie in wait. Nice. Good stuff. Like I stated earlier, I'm a little tired, so like I probably won't be like talking very much during the stream. Probably just to read dialogue and stuff like that. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Heh. Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Glove. Glove not better. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sigoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Alrighty. Sounds easy. This worm will be no match for my fists of fury. Oh, why did I do that? I did not need to do this. I'm just causing needless violence. I'm just causing needless violence at this point. Try to avoid this sandworm here. Alright, Mr. Welwick worm.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. They're dead. They do be dead. Alright, Mr. Udo Nun. You look well. Have you caught your quarry, then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Sleepy. The meat will be heavily smoked before I ship it to Weiscat. Worry not. You will have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Weiscat's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Ah, nice. New pants. The captain was always fond of his brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver to him on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Weiscat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that that is the case now. Please give him my regards, Sleepy. Will do. Damn, we get a free pair of pants. Hello, Weiscat. Well met, Sleepy. Landonell and Udo Nun both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. The things we do for cheese. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks, and speak with Ozan Azun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Alright. Kobolds in Costa del Sol. I can't believe we're picking up goblin cheese. What's the hurry, Venturer? Something happened over at the Gobby settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? No. I think this is another dungeon. I think this is the last one for a while, though. Because we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the story, so... Speak with Brayflox Alltalks. What a name. We're almost there. Don't worry, chat. We'll get there eventually. Tongue flaps of Weiscat be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander is come for tasty fresh of Gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Brayflox Longstop now accessible. Alright. New dungeon! Let's go! I forgot to grab my keyboard. The only reason I don't play with keyboard and mouse is because I don't really like the way it plays. But... Oh shit. Hit the wrong button. But I do, I have tried it before, and, it's okay. Like, it doesn't work as well as I want it to. What in the world? Here we go. Alright. We only got 5 minutes to wait, chat. Only 5 minutes? No way. Oh, by the way, I never actually played Dragon Quest yesterday like I said I was going to. In fact, I played Overwatch instead. I like it. I like Overwatch. I just, you know, it gets a little boring sometimes. Because it's like... Oh my god, I can actually teleport to my Chocobo with a Thunderclap. But it's okay, like... The matches yesterday weren't great. They were really bad. But I at least tried to have fun. And it's just like we pretty much lost every single match we played, and there was one match in particular that made me very upset because we were we were very close to winning, and we just couldn't win. Like, and the funniest part is we were winning the entire match, and then the second that they started counter swapping, they started winning. Like, I've made this argument to people before, but like counter swapping is what ruined Overwatch. Like, and I wouldn't even say counter swapping per se. I'd say that people just don't know how to play against every hero in the game. So like I'm a gold player, so like I wouldn't say I'm great at the game. Like, I'm definitely not great. But I wouldn't say I'm the worst player on the planet. And people have told me that if I lose, it's my fault. But that's the thing. If I'm going positive, I'm like 24-3, and I lose the match, how's that my fault? What did I do wrong? If I've made the observation that a lot of people just say that just to fucking say that. Like, I don't think people really actually believe that you lose every match because of you. There's like no way that's even possible. But I will admit that there is some truth to it, right? Like, it's not like I'm the best player on the planet and that I only lose because of my teammates. I lose because of me, but making one or two mistakes. The way that a streamer put it was that in Overwatch there's one right decision and 12 wrong ones, and it's like, that's not fun. Like, a game like that's not fun. No one's gonna find that fun. And the funniest part is, I'm finding less and less people that do find that fun. Because there's a lot of people who say they prefer 5v5, they prefer this, they prefer that, but none of them say the game is fun. I was watching a stream yesterday, and on that stream they were reacting to a piece of content that another Overwatch streamer put out. And in that stream, they're basically coming to the conclusion that there's something wrong with the format, but instead of saying it's the format's problem, they instead they think that this current format is salvageable. I think that it is, but I also think that this team can't do that. Like, obviously, I'm a little more biased toward not defending them because they're really bad at their job. But I think that this team could possibly save the format if they tried hard enough. But they're not trying else wants and what the game actually needs. So, in all honesty, I think that the game is eventually going to fizzle out. It's already starting now, with less people playing the game, less people wanting to play the game. The only thing that they ever put out for content is skins, and no one ever cares about those. Like, here's the thing. Here's one of the things that have bothered me. Last season, or the season before that, there was a OWCS fundraiser going on where there was a skin in the bundle that was only going to be in that bundle. I can guarantee you nobody bought it because nobody cares about those skins. Last season, they put out the Porsche event. They called it an event, but it wasn't really even an event because the only event that there was buying a skin bundle, which is just... They did the same thing this season, where they're bringing back Pink Mercy, but they're putting it in a bundle with another Mercy skin. And it's like, okay, so I get that it's for a good cause, but why should I support this company? Why should I support this company by buying this? Not saying I wouldn't want to support the cancer research, that's obvious. But, like, I'm not going to support a company by buying a skin that they're only bringing back because they want money. It's just so silly. I just don't like modern day Blizzard. They're not a good company. Alright. Dungeon time. No more talk about Overwatch. Jungle themed dungeon. This dungeon kind of grew on me. I didn't like it when I first did it, but it kind of grew on me. Dude, what are you doing? You can't just run by the enemies, like... Okay. This guy's not even putting on his tank stance. Okay. Oh, now he puts it on. Okay, he's just... Alright. We've got ourselves a smart one here. We got ourselves a smart one here. Alright. We get the key! Yippee! Nice. Nice. See, this is something that always bothered me. Like they put great swords, like Dark Knight great swords, in the dungeons past 30 because if you don't know, in Heaven's Ward, you can get access to this class. Which is pretty cool. But like the dumb part about it is that you can't get access to the class until you get to Heaven's Ward. Rogue's Ring. Alright, boss time. Inferno Drake. What in the world is wrong with people? I genuinely don't understand. I actually cannot physically understand what's wrong with these people. Your entire team walks to the point, and instead of walking to the point with them, you instead decide, let's go the opposite direction and grab these enemies instead, which are virtually pointless to kill because they give you nothing. Like, I don't understand. And they're going back. What is this dude doing? Okay. We just have a bunch of... We have a bunch of new players on our team. That's all I'll say. What are you doing, dude? Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Lost Discipline Fist. That's my bad. Yeah, there's nothing. By the way, there's actually nothing you can do about that. The enemy's gonna do that anyway. Why are you curing me? I was not even low on health. There we go. Another infantry bandana. I can immediately go ahead and put that on because you won't see it on my character. Hopefully I'll get a weapon. Something tells me this guy's gonna try to go down that secret path and instead of fucking actually just going like normal. Why do these enemies have an attack like that that is actually undodgeable from the front? Maybe it's because I'm so used to tanking that it's like I don't really realize how easy it is for me to get through these dungeons. Ow. Oh fuck, I hit the wrong button. Oh damn it. Great, I can't move. No one's gonna destroy the bubble? Okay. My health is just constantly getting drained and no one wants to fucking kill the bubble? Good party. Why are you limit breaking him? Dude. He just flies away at... Okay. Yeah, we definitely have some new players here. I don't understand. This guy doesn't even have a thing. What do you call it? Dude doesn't even have a new player icon, and he's over here fucking doing shit like this, man. I don't know. Oh, Sprout icon. That's what it is. I didn't even use Steel Peak. I'm an idiot. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, oh my god, this guy's not even paying attention. Oh, what is this guy Intelligent players. They definitely pay attention. He's gonna die. He's not even using cooldowns. He just grabs all the enemies and does not have any idea. Now he's using cooldowns. There was literally zero fucking reason to come over here. Why is this dude still coming over here? I don't understand. There's a big gate in front of you that says, go this way. And he's just like, no, I'm gonna go the other way. Literally pointless. There's actually nothing over here. If I'm not mistaken, they actually removed the chest. So, that would make sense as to why there's nothing over there. Alright, cutscene time. Big dragon time. Dragging these nuts across your face. Let's go. You can go. Hello. Okay, finally. Okay, how in the world did you get hit with that? Got him. Alright. I gotta be honest, the only person that deserves anything on this fucking team is the White Mage. Get me out of here. Get me out. I don't want in here no more. Level 38. You acquire deep meditation. Well, I didn't get a new weapon, so that's unfortunate. Did get some sick new threads, though. I don't know why I just did that. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat, special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda, Brayflocks ever say. Okay. Now we're gonna teleport back, because that is a far distance to travel. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem? By the gods, that unholy stench! This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, it should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Nasty. Bravo, Sleepy. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the man to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is a mere ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. Great. I have to go there on foot, because I didn't grab the Aetherite while I was there. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, here we are, Wineport. Officially here. Alright. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstweiss and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways, but you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more of a mere hobby. It would have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Weiscat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my profession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bierglaint. who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Alright, well, I think that's going to be enough for today's stream, or for now, at least. I need a break, and my brain is not functioning at 100% capacity, so I appreciate all that joined me for today's stream. As always, I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you leave a like, tell all your friends about it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have fun.